Welcome back, YouTube. This is Gary with Become the Music, continuing my dive into the 1990 release of Lawn Boy by Phish, their second studio album, released 33 years ago tonight, September 21st. And this is a song called Run Like an Antelope. And again, another fan favorite, really high energy. There's almost no lyrics in this song, just a couple of lines. And don't ask me what they mean because nobody knows except for this line. Set the gear shift for the high gear of your soul. You got to run like an antelope out of control. It's just about going nuts, right? Letting loose, right? So, yeah. The last time I saw Phish was Labor Day weekend a couple weeks ago in Commerce City, Colorado, just north of Denver. And they closed the Saturday night set with Run Like an Antelope. They did a 6-song encore. No one could believe that they were throwing down that kind of energy after 2 entire sets of music and then a 6-song encore. And that was the hardest I've ever danced in my life. And the second hardest I've ever danced was another version of Run Like an Antelope a couple years before at the same venue in Colorado. So this is not one of those shows. This is from June 12th, 2019. In Chaifetz Arena in St. Louis, so or St. Louis, however you want to say it. Sorry. So let's check this out and Run Like an Antelope by Phish. Let's hit it. So this is an official live version, as you can see by the live Phish logo in the corner. They webcast every show, so you can pay to watch the streams of the show. So hopefully this doesn't get shut down or something. I don't know. Playful music, right? The little wood blocks on the drums. It's playful. It's fun. Great shirt, Paige. Not as nice as my shirt, of course, but it is a nice shirt. I'll give him that. Trey just has so much fun playing after all these years. Even they all do, but you know, Trey's a little kid when he plays, right? It's very charming, it's very endearing. Little tension there. So for the Phish fans out there, I know I could have done anything from this album. Split Open and Melt, I didn't do that. Bouncing Around the Room, I didn't do that. I picked what I picked. 5 songs, that's a lot. Oh. Little different version there, a little kind of jazzy. Little different guitar sound for Trey. I'm gonna have to see what he's playing through. This might have been when he was trying the Marshall amps. Because now he plays Trainwreck amps. He was going through a period of experimenting with different amplification. This was not my favorite period of Trey's guitar sound. It was okay, but now he's got it really good now. His old sound and his current sound are my favorites. Newcomers to Phish, there's a lot of funk in their music. little different keyboard part there, keyboard sound than usual too. Crowd is just so happy to be there. And everyone's just dancing. Oh, so fun. Again, if you're new to this band, a lot of their older music was composed, to be challenging musically for themselves, but also to have areas where they could jam in it. So a lot of their old stuff, there's some instrumental stuff, like purely instrumental songs, and then songs like this where there's just a couple of lines. And it's just because it's about the music in a lot of ways at that time. So just in case you're wondering why there's no lyrics and verse and chorus or whatever, that's why. Such a great guitar player. He's just so excellent. The whole band is just so excellent. This song can get very chaotic, and I like it. Look at those lights. Oh. I've never heard this version before. Oh, nice on the drums. Look at the people just Rai Rocco. Who knows? Means something to him. Nobody knows who Marco Esquandolas is. Well, I'm sure somebody does. If it's a real person, I doubt it. So I stopped to tell a story. Sometimes when you go to see a Phish show, you fly into town, and you know all the Phish fans are flying into town, right? If you're in the airport, if you listen closely, you might hear announcements for like Marco Esquandolas, meet at the escalator, like that kind of thing. Phish fans will go and kind of troll the public, and it's a joke, it's an inside joke to each other, right? So there's all these characters in Phish songs, so you'll hear like, you know, can so-and-so meet so-and-so, right? Can Tila meet Rutherford at the whatever. It's just ridiculous humor, which is part of what Phish is all about. So it's just so fun. So fun.
Set the gear shift for the high gear of your soul. You gotta run like an antelope, out of control. You got to run like an antelope, out of control. Run like an antelope, out of control.
Oh, awesome. The guitar player's name is Trey Anastasio, for those not in the know. Great stuff, killer stuff. That song is always a rager live, always. Very often closes a show to just like, you know, big punch of energy at the end, right? Yeah, good stuff. Hope you like that. Drop some comments below if it's your first time to Phish. Please let me know what you think. Is it too weird for you? Is it like, where's the song? Where's the melody or whatever? It's an entirely different take. You know, Trey had a vision when he was a young kid. He had a vision of a type of band that he wanted to create, and he studied composition very, very heavily with a really great composer, Ernie Stiles. And Trey studied everything, jazz and classical and world music and funk and reggae and whatever, you name it, right? And incorporated all these different styles into his music, and he wanted to write very complex, challenging music that was still danceable like no one had ever heard before. And so that's part of the appeal of Phish, is there's no one that sounds like them. There's all these different aspects to what they do, which you will find out if you watch the next video that I'm going to make. So stay tuned for that. Check in a minute.